Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I have a brand new series. Now I'm going to be trying to push my Tunnel 17 to Legend League using mass furnaces. Now I've been using mass furnaces at Tunnel 18, but if you guys have seen, at least a few other videos talking about this, the meta is really bad right now for um, mass furnaces and rocket balloons, all of the off-meta troops, they're really struggling. But with the February update around the corner, I really hope that I can get back into pushing at Tunnel 18. So right now, I've been holding really well on defense. I've had an average of 66% on all my attacks. So if we do good on offense, there's like a 100% chance that I'm gonna get promoted and hopefully be within the top 10% of Tunnel 17s. So anyways, I'm gonna just go ahead and hop right into the attacks. Alright, so on this attack, this base, the first few bases that I'm going to be facing today are probably going to be really bad, just like this one. Very interesting design with this double invis. But I think a fireball onto this multi-gear tower is going to be really good. Get that CC, get the revenge, and then get a spell tower as well. So to get that, go over here. Not seeing any major like flame flinger value standing out to me, which is, fine. Definitely on these first few attacks, I don't think there's going to be like much strategy involved, um, just because these bases are going to be so weird. Hopefully I can make sure not to lure that CC out. Alright, start that. 1, 2, we're good. Perfect. Get the CC revenge, all of that good stuff. Snipe out this Inferno Tower, perfect. Alright, I'll start a furnace in, start clearing out some of that stuff. This one looks a little difficult. I think I'm going to go with my push up top. Alright, start that log launcher. Alright, everything should start moving in now. Use another wall break. Send those in. Start another furnace over there. Okay. Looking good on my furnaces. I think maybe RC on this right side will definitely be good. I'll snipe out this single Inferno just so I don't have to worry about that hitting my queen. Oh, that does not... Alright, well, looks like I didn't get it down in time. Not good. I'll rage this up. Perfect. Alright, RC moving in. Alright, everything's looking good so far. Still got a minute left on the clock, so time is not an issue at all. Still have some spells to use on this for the RC on the back end. But yeah, this is just crushed. A minute left, and the entire base is gone. So, pretty good attack for... I guess the second attack, already did one earlier. But, really weird base to start off. So hopefully I can do better once these bases actually start to get difficult. Okay, so this is a pretty good base, and it's a pretty maxed out Tunnel 18. Got a lot of those defenses maxed out. Flame Flinger value. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Yeah, maybe over on this left side. Yeah, ground targeting expo, that's going to be really tough to get through. Yeah, I think I'll just have to go for Fireball onto this giant Rage Core. And then I'll go with the Log Launcher. Hopefully I can get a bunch of value. I'll just have to see how this progresses and then see where I can send it in. Snipe out those buildings. Just make that Fireball so much easier. Use a poison there. Okay. Yeah, Headhunter isn't a problem. Yeah, hopefully it looks like I need a little more support on my Warden. Don't want to use any spells because those are just so valuable with the way that Warden charges are at Town Hall 18. Alright, once this goes down, I'm going to let Warden walk a little closer to that Rage Tower. Alright, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to let Warden walk for a second or two here. Yeah. Probably could have let him stay, but didn't want to take too many risks. Alright, Warden over on this left side. Set a furnace in with him. Start the push over on this right side. Ice Golem, a wall break in here. Send another Ice Golem. Good. Now everything should start moving in. Let's use another Furnace just to push everything in. Now onto this middle. Good. RC should help and take out that monolith in the middle, hopefully. Perfect. Alright, use the last Furnace. I thought King ability was where the RC was. Definitely didn't get the value I needed from that. Revenge Tower still stays up. Still got 2 rage spells to use. Send one in. Hopefully King can move in there. I'll start cleaning up on this back end. Really need King to get that Revenge Tower down. Perfect. Yeah, this is going to probably be a time fail. Yeah, got through the base though, which, I mean, is really good. Especially for not having the fully maxed out heroes. I mean, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, but definitely could have been better on time if I used the King ability in the better spot. Yeah, just like 1 or 2 more seconds would have gotten that to be 3-star. Okay, so we're up against another pretty popular Town Hall 18 design. I've seen this one in a few places. Fireball into the core could definitely be the play. I think to do that, I would have to go up to this top side. And then any Flame Flinger value. Yeah, this is looking pretty tough for Flame Flingers. Yeah, ground targeting expos. So definitely not going to be able to do that here. So I'll have to swap that to a log launcher. I'll start a furnace up on this top side just to help push everything through a little more. Just take that down with a rocket balloon real quick. All right, good. Think I'll have to take this out now. All right, good. Yeah, once this monolith goes down, yeah, I'll just have to see if I can push through here with the warden. Hopefully I can. If not, it's going to be a few more invises than I would like to use. I think I'll have to snipe this down too. Perfect. Yeah, I think once warden heads over to the middle, that'll be perfect. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, great or great fireball. Yeah. Didn't want to get too greedy there, but warden up at, yeah, I think this left side's gonna be the best bet. And now, yeah, over here, I think that's the best place. Send queen in, or king in. All right, everything's gonna start moving in now. All right, send another 2 of those in. Furnace just to help support. And then RC on this side. I'll have to rage up the warden. Make sure he doesn't die. Send another furnace in. All right, everything's moving in. Yeah, queen ability gets activated. Yeah, not great. And Warden, I don't know, King, he's just staying on the outside. Wanted him to go in a little more and break open all those walls, but looks like he's doing his own thing over there. The RC goes down. All right. Once Warden gets into an area that's a little more dangerous, I'll rage him up again. Yeah, I think about now is good. With that giant. Alright, yeah, looking pretty good. And then just a bunch of garbage buildings, and yeah. King ability takes all those down. Oh, got these two on the bottom side, but yeah, we're pretty good. Alright, Town Hall 18 down. And that was a pretty good base design. Made a few errors, but definitely still 3-star, so great attack. Alright, so a double rage base. This should be much easier with the fireball. I think on this one, it's just some great value. Now, Flame Flinger, yeah, not really seeing much. Definitely hard base for that. So Warden up on this top right side. Maybe snipe this out, and then should have a pretty easy time moving in. Right. Start a Furnace up here. Let's see if I can snipe that out. Alright, perfect. Now I just need to have Warden move in. Once that scatter shot starts targeting my Warden, I'm going to send these balloons, snipe out that whatever cannon or whatever. Send one more. Alright, that looks like we need one more. Yeah, that builder messed it up a little. Still waiting for that one to go down. Gonna have to use an ice block. Alright, that's fine. 2, 3. Oh yeah, really messed those up. Oh my god. Alright, didn't get the value that I wanted, but I think I still got pretty good value. So that's fine. And then Warden up on this top right side. I think that'll work pretty well. Yeah, Queen, I'll start Queen down here. King in. Start that log launcher. I'm going to just get that multi-inferno down. And then I'll recall Warden. Let me get that builder hut too. Just so I don't have to worry about going through those walls. Perfect. Recall him. Send some furnaces up. Perfect. Let me snipe that out. Make sure King gets in. Good. Alright. Now, RC, I'll send her in. Perfect. She'll take out everything in the middle. Activate Queen ability. Yeah, it looks like King ability gets activated. That's fine. I'm going to rage up my Warden up here just so I can take my eyes off him for a few seconds. Use a poison here. I'll send some headhunters in. Hopefully take down that minion prince. But yeah, looking pretty good. Alright. RC goes to Phoenix. That's fine. And then I'll use my last rage spell on the Warden as well. But yeah, the space is gone. Pretty good attack again against the Town Hall 18. I think this base was popular like maybe last month or 2 months ago. I don't know, whenever Town Hall 18 first released. Base pretty similar to this one was going around. But still pretty good fireball value, even though it was messed up a little than what I wanted. But yeah, swag a rage spell. So on to the next one. Okay, so on a double invis base, this one's pretty interesting. Yeah, fireball onto here might be pretty good. Get some good value. And then Flame Flinger, yeah, maybe on this top left corner, that looks pretty good. And then I can ignore that giant bomb. Yeah, alright, I think that's a pretty good plan. Alright, so send that in. Probably should have sent my test balloon a little earlier, but it's fine. Alright, just test for some traps, make sure there's nothing. Good. Alright. Yeah, I'll just snipe that out to make sure, just in case I forget about it. Maybe it'll get a little more value than I expect. Alright, good. I'll have to ice block in a second or two, unless it goes onto the storage, the elixir storage. If it does, that's great. If not, it's whatever. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't want to. Right. Ice block 1, 2. Perfect. And get the clan castle. I'll have to snipe out this single inferno. Looks like my earthquakes didn't fully get it. Perfect. All right, I'll have to recall Warden in a second or two. I'll put him over on this left side. Just gotta make sure I don't enter in towards that fire spitter. 1, 2, king. Now I'll sit down some furnaces right before I launch them in. Yeah. Alright. I'll send him in over up on this top side. He'll follow the clan castle troops for a second or two until they go down. Send in a headhunter. Hopefully can do some value, but probably not. King ability. Perfect. Get everything in the middle down. Use another furnace or two. And yeah, this base is pretty much gone. I'll just use a rage in the center. And yeah, everything is done for. Invis the warden. Yeah, alright. Still a minute left on the clock, so really good attack, and I'm able to swag the clan castle spells. So on to the next one. Okay, so one of the final attacks now, and we have a pretty upgraded tunnel 18. Some flame flinger value. Yeah, I think on this left side, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but I think I could make it work. And then pretty easy fireball. I think just going right onto this revenge tower. Yeah, wouldn't need an ice block for it either. Alright. Yeah, probably should have tested for those. Should have expected that. But it's fine. Get through it pretty easily. Alright, let me just snipe those out. Perfect. Start him in. One ice, one invis, yeah. Perfect. Now we'll use 2 furnaces. I think that's good enough. And I'll let Warden start moving in towards that area. He should be able to take it down all by himself. And then I think I'll start my king and queen. Yeah, maybe up on this top side. I don't know, that might be a little trouble for my warden. Yeah. People don't really use super dragons in the clan castle, so didn't really know what to expect from that. Right. Start everything in now. I'll let Warden walk for a little more. Take down that. And then I'll have him use the get rid of the ice block or ice columns. Alright, perfect. Use another wall break. Alright. Let's pick Warden back up. And I'll move him over here. Now RC can go right here. Break everything open. Queen ability, rage everything up. And then use those last 2 furnaces, make sure I get him down. Now once King moves a little closer, I'll use his ability. Alright, perfect. All the walls are broken into. Let me just invis RC. Yeah, alright, great. Really good attack. Still got 2 spells that I didn't even use. And then all my heroes, all 3 are alive. But yeah, good attack all around. 30 seconds left, so time isn't an issue at all. Alright, so on to the next one. And, got that promotion secured already. but now just going for that number 1 spot, and hopefully I can do it and, end the day at top 10% of Town Hall 17s. All right, another pretty decently upgraded Town Hall 18 with a pretty good base. Right away I see um, Fireball on this, what's it called, Air Sweeper. It's going to be able to get this Revenge Tower and then a bunch of value in the middle. So definitely going to probably want to go there. And yeah, maybe lure out the CC too. That might help out a lot. And then over on this top side, some good Flame Flinger value. So really easy plan. Now just have to make sure I execute it the correct way. Right, test for some air traps. Perfect. Yeah, use a Furnace on the start. Alright, looking good. Now, yeah, let me snipe that out, because I don't want to go too close to that Expo. So I want to make sure I get some value out of this flame flinger. All right, might have to rage the warden up on the entry. Just gotta see how it goes. Yeah, I think once this goes down, I'm gonna just ice block and go for it. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Good. Perfect. Get everything down in the middle. Alright, use another furnace here. Now I'm going to lure out the CC. Hopefully I can do so. Perfect. Alright. Once it goes to my warden, I'm going to just use a quick okay. Messed that one up big time. I was going to C-Rock my queen down and then totally forgot that there's headhunters in there. Not good at all. Right, everything should start moving in though. Flame Flinger's still working, getting some major value over there. Send in another Ice Golem. I think I'm going to use Warden ability in a second. Or not Warden ability, King ability in a second. Or Queen ability, pop a Rage spell, have that move through really quickly. And then I'll use RC up at this top side, put a Furnace behind her. Perfect. Alright, I think King ability here is going to be great. Perfect, get through all those. Now I'm going to use the invisibility spell on... Okay, missed that one again. Not going great. 22 seconds. I'll rage this up. That'll help my healers on the back end as well. Alright. This one's going to be close. Going to be very close. 5 seconds. Come on. Yeah. Another time fill. Oh my god. That sucks. That sucks. 2 really big mistakes, and then that cost me the battle. Alright. On to the last attack now. Alright, last attack. And we are up against another Town Hall 18. This time, pretty bad base. So, got lucky on that. Right away, I see left side, possible Flame Flinger value. I also see on this right side, yeah, not so much. Then I see over here, Fireball value. Really good Fireball value. So I think I'll go for Fireball up here. Send in a Test Loon. Alright, I think I'll just snipe this out right away, just so I don't have to worry about that on the back end, taking out any of my heroes. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think I'm able to get that Flame Flinger off with some good value, so I'm just not even going to risk it. Wait. Yeah, over here. That is some great value, actually. I don't even know how I didn't notice that. Yeah, I'll Ice Block in a second. Set another Furnace up here. Alright. Warden moves in. 1, 2. Perfect. Right. Just make him invisible real quick, just so I don't have to worry about him going down. Perfect. All right. Monolith is at 1 health, so just got to remember that. Maybe recall Warden, put him up at this top left side, and then I'll funnel everything in towards this right side. All right, I'll start it in. Got a minute 50 left. All right. I think I'll just rage him up. Don't want to have to waste a recall, because he's going to be going in there anyway. Send those last 2 ice golems in. Alright, looking good. Recall Warden, put him over here, and then I'll send that over here. Alright, good. Everything enters. Alright, we're looking fine. Actually, looks like the push got killed a little, but hopefully we can recover a little. Freeze. Rage him up. Flame Flinger's still moving. Alright. So once that pops, he should be able to get through everything else in the base. That's Super Yeti. So yeah, not exactly how I had it planned. I don't really know. Think it must have been just my heroes getting stuck over there. Don't really know what happened. But yeah, still got the 3-star off. And we're going to end off with, I think, 4 time fills. So, yeah, really great day. I think that's a like 95% or something 3-star rate. So anyways, just go ahead to the end of the video and check those stats. Alright, so we're going to be finishing number 1 this season, which I mean is just great. Just under 1,200 trophies. So, I mean, that was my goal, hit 1,200, but looks like we're just going to be missing out unless I can get another defense. Looks like there's some people with 14, so I'm pending 1 defense. Now 99.7% destruction on offense on average. That's really, really good, especially against mostly Town Hall 18s. Now, in the next 2 weeks, I'll start facing modifiers if I keep promoting. So that's where it's going to really start getting tough. But just take a look at this battle log. How many fails is that? It looks like 4 or 5 time fills. So not too bad. 927 out of 960 trophies. Really, really good. And where am I going to be finishing? Top 12% for my Town Hall. And after I promote this week, hopefully I can get that to top 5%, and then even end up on the top 200 leaderboard within the next 3 weeks of promotions. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. And of course, I will be trying to bring more Town Hall 18 pushing if the meta does get better for off-meta strategies within Legend League. So definitely keep you guys updated, and that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.